Bruce Willis will always be remembered as one of the most iconic action stars of all time, a Hollywood titan known for his wisecracking roles in Die Hard, Pulp Fiction, and The Sixth Sense. For decades, he was the ultimate symbol of toughness, cool confidence, and unbeatable screen presence. But the final years of Bruce Willis's career were marked not by more blockbusters or red carpet glory, but by a slow, heartbreaking decline that the public only began to understand too late. What seemed like a quiet fade from the spotlight was actually a tragic battle behind the scenes, one that involved confusion, misdiagnoses, and the painful reality of a fading mind. The Bruce Willis we all grew up watching didn't just walk away from fame. He was pulled from it piece by a cruel illness that even the strongest action hero couldn't fight. For years, fans noticed that something seemed off in Bruce's performances. He began appearing in low-budget, straight-to-streaming films with minimal screen time, sometimes speaking only a few lines. Critics mocked him, accusing him of phoning it in for a paycheck. But what no one realized was that Bruce Willis was already suffering from aphasia, a brain condition that impairs one's ability to communicate and understand language. The very talent that made him a global star, his voice, his timing, his charm, was slipping away. And his team, desperately trying to preserve his legacy and financial security, kept the full truth from the public as long as they could. In March 2022, his family finally revealed what had been going on. Bruce Willis was retiring due to his health condition. Fans were stunned. Suddenly, all those strange roles and wooden performances made sense. But the heartbreak didn't stop there. Less than a year later, his condition was updated to frontotemporal dementia, a brutal, degenerative disease that robs individuals of memory, speech, and cognitive ability. It's one of the most devastating forms of dementia, and there is no cure. In his final working years, Bruce was unknowingly filming his goodbye, scene by scene, often relying on earpieces, body doubles, and intense scheduling to work around his failing faculties. Behind closed doors, the toll on his family was enormous. His wife, Emma Hemming Willis, stepped up as caregiver, protector, and spokesperson. She became his voice when his own faltered. His ex-wife, Demi Moore, and their daughters stood beside him, forming a tight family unit around the actor who had given the world so much entertainment but now needed help just remembering where he was. Photos shared by family showed moments of joy, but between the smiles was a deep, unspoken grief, the pain of watching a loved one slowly vanish while still physically present. Bruce Willis's tragic final chapter is a reminder that even the strongest men can be brought down by something invisible. He lived much of his last decade in a fog, slowly losing access to the very tools that made him a legend. And yet, in the silence, there was dignity. His family never let the disease define him. The man who once saved Nakatomi Plaza in Die Hard was now the one being protected, loved, and remembered for far more than his films. His final years weren't glamorous, but they were deeply human and quietly heroic in their own heartbreaking way.